to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started. Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know jack. Fergalicious. In fact, they're downright funky. Fergalicious. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know jack. 632-2660. Fergalicious.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome, baseball fans, to the championship of the Southwest Classic. This is Game 12 of the tournament. In this game, we will be having the El Paso DaVinci Dragons as the home team. They will be facing the Albuquerque Sandia Matadors. These two teams are 2-0 coming into tonight's contest. The winner of this contest will take home the championship trophy of this tournament. Results from the earlier games today. In the first game of the day, Goddard lost to Clovis Wildcats 9-7. In the second game of the day, the Goddard Rockets beat the Gallup Bengals 22-2. In the third game of the day, the Clovis Wildcats defeated the Roswell Coyotes 5-4. In the fourth game of the day, the New Mexico Military Institute Colts lost to the Cathedral Irish. I believe the final score was 8-2. And now we're at the final game of the tournament, and that is once again the DaVinci Dragons from El Paso facing the Matadors from Sandia High School in Albuquerque. Leading off for the Matadors is center fielder Anthony Condon. On the mound for DaVinci, I'll have that defensive lineup for you here in a moment, is number 34. And we only have first names from DaVinci. First pitch is a high drive to right field. Right fielder for DaVinci camps underneath, and it's going to be one pitch and one out. Now up to the plate for the Matadors is number 10, Levi Brooks. Levi will be playing right field. He swings at the first pitch. Down and away, it's skied on the right side here, or the left side, and it's out of play off the press box here. Pitching for the Dragons is number 34, Alex, and out in right field making a fine play is Arturo, wearing number 8. Alex comes set, Kicks, delivers, fastball at the letters, called strike 2 on the outside edge. Brooks, Levi Brooks, a left-handed hitter for the Matadors. Alex comes set, delivers, misses away. Good competitive fastball there on the outside edge, trying to entice Brooks to get himself out. Counts now 2-2. 1-2, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Matador right fielder. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball bounces in. Good take from Levi Brooks. Evens up the count at 2-2. Number 34, Alex for the Dragons, big kid. This contest may have the 2 biggest kids in the tournament playing at this game. There's a changeup. Brooks swings over the top, and it's Alex's first strikeout of the game. 2 down for the Dragons. Now coming to the plate, number 2 for the Matadors, Adriel Figueroa Brito. He is the Matador shortstop. Fine player for Coach Mark Hilton. He's able to do it all. I know he pitches well for Coach Hilton, plays good shortstop, hits in the middle of his lineup. Alex comes set, kicks, delivers a fastball. Figueroa Brito checks his swing. They check down to first base. First base umpire says he did not go, so it is ball 1 to Figueroa Brito. Brito wears number 2, right-handed hitter. There's a fastball, misses away, not competitive. And it's 2-0 to the 3-hole hitter for the Matadors. The Dragons wearing black jerseys with gold numbers and white pants. The Matadors are wearing the all-black uniforms, black top, black pants, with red numbers outlined in Columbia blue. There's another fastball miss away, and it's 3-0 to the Matador shortstop, Adriel Figueroa Brito. Outfield for the Dragons, extremely deep in left and center, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Adriel Figueroa Brito. And with 2 outs, the Matadors will have a runner at first base. Previously, I mentioned that probably the 2 biggest kids in the tournament are playing in this game, and one of them is hitting right now. Number 24 for the Matadors, Colton Floyd. He'll be playing first base tonight for Coach Hilton's Matadors. He's got to be 6'4", stoutly built. He's hit a couple of balls out of in this park that the wind has helped keep in. The other young man I'm talking about is Nando, the first baseman for the Dragons over there. He's got to be another 6'4" kid. He might outweigh Floyd by a couple of pounds, but both big young men. And there's another fastball miss away to Colton Floyd, and the count is 2 balls and no strikes. Definitely Alex is going to want to pitch carefully to this part of the lineup. Floyd has hit a couple of balls that have some great distance on them. There's a good fastball from Alex on the outside edge, right at the letters, called strike 1. It's 2-1 on the Matador first baseman, Colton Floyd. There's another fastball up and away. It's 3-1 on Colton Floyd. The Matador defense at third base, we have Ivan. At shortstop, we have Yair. At second base, Jesus. And at first base, Nando. There's another fastball down and in, called strike. Full count on Colton Floyd. Figueroa Brito will be on the move with this pitch. There's a breaking ball down and away. Good take by Colton Floyd. And the Matadors, with 2 outs, have runners at first and second, bringing up Matador left fielder Shane Casaus. I'm assuming. Shane Casaus, left fielder, right-handed hitter, wears number 15. Here's the first pitch fastball, and it's a drive out into center field. This is going to drive in at least one. Great job of running the bases there by Colton Floyd. He goes first to second on a single to right center field. So it's an RBI single for Shane Casals to get the Matadors on the board. Now hitting for the Matadors will be Aiden Mobley. Aiden is playing catcher tonight, whereas number 5 is a left-handed hitter. Casals with a good lead over at first base. Here's Alex's first pitch. It's a fastball down and low. Bounces, gets away from the catcher, Armando, but not far enough for Casals to advance to second base. So runners at the corners for the Matadors with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Alex comes set. Here's a delivery. There's a hard hit ball over to first base. Great job by Nando knocking that ball down. Gets up, races to the bag, beats Mobley there for out number 3. And that will do it for the Matadors. For the Matadors in the top of the first, we had 1 hit, no Dragon errors, 2 runners left on base, and 1 Matador run. So after 1/2 inning, it is the Sandia Matadors 1, the DaVinci Dragons coming to hit in the bottom of the first. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Sir. All right, welcome back to baseball fans. Sandia pitcher Charles Armijo is finishing up his warm-up tosses. Defensively for the Matadors, in the outfield from left to right. In left, 15, Shane Casals. In center, number 18, Anthony Condon. And in right field, number 10, Levi Brooks. On the infield for Mark Hilton's Matadors, from third base to first, at third base is Jaden Jaramillo, whereas number 11. At shortstop, it is Adriel Figueroa Brito. At second base, it is Silas Arambidi. And at first base, it is big Colton Floyd, number 24. The catcher for the Matadors is Aiden Mobley. And once again, the pitcher is Charles Armijo. Leading off for the Dragons is number 8, Arturo, and he is the center fielder. Right fielder, pardon me. I'm looking at that. Strike 1 on a fastball in.
That looks like 6, right?
Is that?
That's the 8 right there.
That's the 8, so I have, all right. Correction there. Arturo is playing right field. Armijo is up on the leadoff hitter. 1 strike. There's another good fastball down. It's fouled straight back. That's a good hack by Arturo there. Just fouled that fastball straight back. Didn't seem to be tardy on it or anything. I'm assuming with DaVinci's record by now, they've probably seen some velocity in their 17, 18 games that they've already played. Armijo in the windup. Here's the kick and the delivery. It's a breaking ball. He swings over the top for out number 1. First strikeout for Charles Armijo. Armijo there, instead of throwing the straight curveball, maybe flipping a slider in there. That ball was good and deep, had late action on it. Now at the plate, Yadier, the shortstop, wears number 4. He takes the fastball down and in. Good-looking athlete is Yadier, not a big kid. Right-handed hitter, wears number 4. He's wanting to get that front foot down early, and he swings at a fastball. Fine play at third base by number 11, Jaden Jaramillo, and he gets up, makes a strong throw across the diamond to get out the speedy Yadier at first base, and it's 2 outs for the Matadors, or for the Dragons. Well, both of them have 2 outs, but defensively, the Matadors have 2 outs. Here's one of those big fellows I was talking about, left-handed hitting, number 12, Nando. He plays first base for the Dragons. First left-on-left matchup for Charles Armijo. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner for a called strike 1 to Nando. Levi Brooks playing nice and deep out in right field. Colton Floyd deep at first base, as well as Armbidi at second base. Breaking ball, misses down and in. That breaking ball from Armijo had a little more curveball action to it, had a little more loop in it. Wasn't quite as sharp and firm as that slider he threw to Arturo. Here's the one delivery. Fastball misses down and away. It is 2 balls and a strike to the 3-hole hitter, Nando. Plays first base for the DaVinci Dragons. Here's the 2-ball and 1-strike delivery from Armijo. Fastball in, and it's laced down the right field line. It's going to be extra bases for Nando. Got the barrel out on that fastball. It's a stand-up double for Nando. Fine swing there by the big first baseman from El Paso. That'll bring to the plate number 15, Armando. He is the catcher for the Dragons. Been observing his swing in the 2 previous DaVinci games, and he swings it well. Armijo is going to have to navigate this part of the lineup carefully. But Nando laced that ball out into right field between Brooks and the line, and it got all the way out to the fence for a stand-up double for Nando. And with 2 down, the Dragons have a runner in scoring position, looking to tie this game up. Armijo in the stretch now, comes set, kicks, delivers a fastball. Good pass that's fouled off straight back. Armando was right on that fastball. Charles Armijo definitely going to have to work his spots here against this DaVinci Dragon team. Armando wears number 15. Like I said, he is the catcher, right-handed hitter. Here's the kick and the delivery. Bounced in, change up there to Armando. Evens the count at 1-1. Anticipating a good ball game between these 2 teams. They both swing the sticks really well. Armijo comes set, checks Nando at second base, kicks, delivers, bounces in a curveball. Great job by Mobley blocking that ball and keeping Nando out at second base. It's 2 balls and a strike to the cleanup hitter, Armando, the Dragon catcher. Good spot here for the hitter. Armijo comes set, checks the runner. Fastball, and it is laced out to left field. It's going to one-hop the fence, and it's a foul ball. Boy, number 15, Armando, got the head of the barrel out on a Armijo fastball, and he drove it deep to left field. It one-hopped the fence, just foul. Nando would have scored easily on that for he was moving on contact. That evens up the count at 2-2. Armijo may have to try to find a changeup to mix in here against these Dragons because they seem to be right on his velocity. There's another changeup, and he bounced it in. It's full count to the Dragon catcher, Armando. 2 outs. Armijo looking to strand Nando out at second base. Once again, we're here in the championship game of the Southwest Classic in Roswell, New Mexico. Here's the full count delivery. It's a fastball flied out to right field. That's a tough play. Colton Floyd tries to go back and make that play. It's going to be an RBI single for Armando. It was a long run for Brooks. He was playing deep in right field. A long run for Colton Floyd, and the ball fell just out there in no man's land. Great effort by Colton Floyd. And Armando will be credited with an RBI single, and this ball game is tied in the bottom of the first. We have a courtesy runner for the Dragon catcher. It appears to be number 99, Israel.
So the second baseman was having to hold close. He couldn't get there.
Yes.
Playing the gap over here because the guy just yoinked it that way. So I left it on the first base. He just took play.
Armbidi could not make much of an attempt at that pop fly in the shallow right field, for he was trying to hold Nando at second base, and it was a further run for him. Once again, great effort by Colton Floyd, just couldn't complete the play. Quite a difference over there at first base between the courtesy runner Israel and Colton Floyd. Now hitting's the left-hander, number 23, center fielder Hasiel. He takes a pass at a good fastball from Armijo, swing and a miss. Another left-on-left matchup for Armijo. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Armijo to Hasiel. Kicks, breaking ball, and Hasiel is way out in front of it. Once again, I think there from Charles Armijo, that was more the curveball than the slider. Big velocity difference between his fastball and the breaking ball. Let's see if he goes to the slider away to get Hasiel to wave at it. Wave over the top. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Armijo. Fastball up. It's taken. It gets by Mobley, and the courtesy runner at first base, Israel, will advance to second base. And with 2 outs, the Dragons have another runner in scoring position. The count on Hasiel is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hasiel wears number 23. Another good-looking athlete. These two teams have a spoil of riches in athletic-looking kids. There's a slider away, and Hasiel does a great job to foul that off right at the plate. That pitch in a much tighter window than the 12-6 breaking ball. That was a good pitch by Armijo, but a better job by Hasiel to spoil that pitch right at the plate. Center fielder for the Dragons. He's at 2-2 right now. Armijo with the kick, breaking ball, fouled off. Down the right field line. First base coach for the Dragons telling one of his players, hustle down that line, fetch that ball for us. Puts on a helmet, he's doing it. I think Armijo, if he's going to use his fastball against this kid, has got to get it in there and allow him to hit it foul. Other than that, it's got to be soft away. And he bounces a changeup in. Great block by Mobley, not allowing Israel to advance to third base. That was about a 55-foot changeup. Great job blocking that by Aiden Mobley. all twos on the scoreboard. 2 outs for the Dragons. It's 2-2 on the Dragon center fielder, Hasiel. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Fastball elevated. Good spot by Armijo. Got it in on his hands, and Hasiel fought it off and fouled it off to the left side. Hasiel having a great competitive at-bat. He'll be seeing his 8th pitch. In baseball circles, a lot of coaches will consider that a successful AB already, seeing 8 pitches. Armijo comes set, checks Israel out at second base. Here's the kick and delivery. Breaking ball misses away. It's going to be full count. Good competitive at-bat. I think if Armijo had to throw that pitch again, he would have tried to get it a little more on the plate. It was wide in the right-handed batter's box. May have been a little easier take for the Dragons center fielder. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball. It's a ground ball out to second base. Beatty bobbles it. He's safe. And Colton Floyd forgets about the runner at third base. Israel rounds third base, and he will score the second run for the Dragons. That ball was hit hard. Took a hop at Artem Beatty. He knocked it down right at his feet. He gathered it through to first base. It wasn't in time to get the speedy Hasiel. He will reach first base on the E4. And courtesy runner Israel was off with contact. He never stopped at third base. The third base coach for the Dragons continued to wave him around, and the Dragons are up 2-1 in the bottom of the first. Now hitting is number 28, Ivan, the Dragon third baseman. First pitch fastball from Armijo misses up. It is Max, number 18, Max, the DH for the Dragons. Armijo, long hold. Fastball bounces in. It's 2-0 on the Dragon, DH, Max. If we have any Dragon fans out there, we apologize. We were given a lineup without any last names, so we're only going by the first names up here. Armijo, here's his 2-0 delivery to the DH, Max. Another fastball bounced in. Great job by Mobley. And it's 3-0. Armijo takes a walk around the mound, trying to gather himself, wanting to get back in this at-bat. Max wears number 18. Armijo comes set. Here's a 3-0 delivery to the DH. Fastball in the outside corner, called strike one. For all of a sudden, all day, the wind is completely stopped. The flag out in center fielder is completely dead, so no wind right now. Chilly evening here in Roswell. Here's the 3-1 delivery from Armijo. Fastball down and in, called strike two at the knees. Good spot there by Armijo. If Max would have taken a pass at that, he's probably going to ground it out. Two-hopper out here to the third baseman. Floyd lets the pitcher know that he is no longer holding him at first base. Step in behind, and it's a fastball. Ball 4, misses down and in, and DH Max draws a walk. And with 2 outs, the Dragons have runners at first and second. Number 23, Hasiel, is the base runner at second base, and the DH, 18, Max, is at first base. That'll bring to the plate number 28, Ivan, the Dragon, third baseman. Another right-handed hitter, deep in the box, looking for a fastball, and Armijo throws him a fastball but misses down and in. The Dragon hitters showing some impressive discipline. Command of the strike zone in there. Armijo, long look. There's a fastball away, call strike one. It's 1-1 on the Dragon third baseman. Looks like Armijo may be running a two-seam fastball up there. It's got some good arm side run to it. There's another fastball, and it's lined out to right field. Third base coach for the Dragons is going to hold the runner at third base for Brooks. Fielded that on one hop and got it into Floyd quickly. It is bases loaded with 2 outs for the Dragons. Clean single by Ivan. That'll bring to the plate number 77, Alonzo. Alonzo is the left fielder. Another right-handed hitter. Armijo with 2 outs will move to the windup. Here's the delivery. It's a fastball down, ball 1. Good take out there. This has become a lengthy inning for Armijo. He got 2 outs quickly, and the third out has been rather elusive. There's a breaking ball slider on the outside edge, and it backdoors for called strike number 1. It's 1-1 on left fielder Alonso. Armijo gets a sign from Mobley. Here's the wind and the delivery. Fastball. He's a little tardy on it, fouls it off to the right side, and it's out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the left fielder, Alonso. Armijo toes the rubber. Once again, he's in the windup. Here's his wind. And the 1-2 delivery bounces a breaking ball in. It gets away from Mobley. And Hasiel will score on the wild pitch. Mobley did everything he could to try to block that, but it just bounced too far out in front of the plate, and it got away from him. That breaking ball in the dirt will take the count to 2-2 on Alonso. And the Dragons are up 3-1 in the bottom of this first inning of the championship game here at the Southwest Classic. Armijo 1 pitch away from getting out of this bottom of the first. He's back to the stretch. Comes set. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Good fastball. And it's hit out into right center field. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Alonso. And the Dragons, with 2 outs, have scored 5 runs here on the Sandia Matadors. Don't believe the Matadors have played from behind a single inning during their 3 contests here at the Southwest Classic. Some of their infielders are looking a bit stunned. That will bring out the Matador pitching coach for a visit. Armijo definitely showing some frustration out there. Wanting to and making some good pitches, just these Dragon hitters extremely short to the baseball with their swings, and they're putting good swings on the ball and hitting them where the Matadors are not playing. Just part of the game here. At the plate now will be number 1, Jesus. He is the second baseman for the El Paso DaVinci Dragons. Dragons putting up a crooked number here in the first inning. 5 runs so far, all scored with 2 outs. This 2-out rally was started back with the 3-hole hitter, Nando, with a stand-up double down the right field line. The meeting at the mound is over. Armijo is back to towing the rubber. Comes set. Here's his first pitch to number 1, Jesus. There's a fastball, and it hits Mobley on the palm, and it gets away from him, and Alonso scoots down to second base on the pass ball. Right. Armijo comes set. Here's his 1-ball delivery to Jesus. Fastball on the outside edge, called strike 1. 1-1 to the 9-hole hitter. The Dragons have now sent 9 hitters to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Armijo comes set. Here's his 1-1 delivery. Good breaking ball, backdoor to Jesus for strike 2. If it's been any indication, these Dragon hitters do not mind hitting with 2 strikes. Another right-handed hitter. There's a slider, and he leaves it up. Didn't quite get on top of that, and it stayed up. Ball on Jesus. The count is now 2-2. Once again, everything 2 on the scoreboard. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls on the 9-hole hitter, second baseman Jesus. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Good breaking ball, and it's strike 3. We don't have to. They would have. It's strike 3 to end the inning. Alonso was on the move on that pitch, and he was thrown out at third base, but it did not count because the strikeout was out number 3. For the Dragons in the bottom of the first, we had 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 error on the Matadors, and 1 man left on base. So at the end of 1 complete, the score is the DaVinci Dragons 5, the Sandia Matadors 1. The Matadors will be coming to the plate in the top of the second. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Hey guys, Aaron Dishman down here at Roswell Ford. Check it out. Have you heard about our mobile service van? That's right, a mobile service van. It'll come to you for all of your regular services and light repairs at no additional charge. That's right, guys. Whether you want to sit at home on the couch, we'll come to your driveway. You're stuck at work, can't make it in, we'll find you in the parking lot. It doesn't matter. Just give us a call. We'll get you scheduled ASAP right down here at Roswell Ford.
All right, baseball fans, while we wait, we missed 1 pitch. Slider down and in, strike 1 to the pitcher, Armijo. Once again, facing the pitcher, Alex, from the DaVinci Dragons. Here's the 1-strike delivery. Fastball away, misses just away. Good competitive fastball. The catcher, Armando, didn't have to move much on there, but it must have been off the plate all the way. Armijo, left-handed thrower, left-handed hitter. There's another break ball, attempted a backdoor breaking ball by Alex, and he misses wide. It's 2 balls and a strike to the Matador leadoff hitter, Charles Armijo. Alex comes set. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Ball down low on the fastball. It's 3-1 to the leadoff hitter, Armijo. Alex wants to do his best to get his dugout back in, preserve this lead. He's got a 4-run lead. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Fastball up above the letters. It's a walk to the leadoff hitter, Armijo. That will bring up the third baseman, number 11, Jaden Jaramillo. No courtesy runner for pitcher Charles Armijo. Coach Hilton gives his third baseman some signs. Armijo's fixing the box. Jaramillo wears number 11, right-handed hitter. There's a pick attempt to first base, and Armijo dives back in safely. Good move in there. Alex comes set. Here's the first pitch to Jaramillo. It bounces in. Good block by Armando. Does not allow Armijo to advance. It's 1 ball on the Matador third baseman. Pitcher Alex taking a moment to fix the pitching hole out there. Now he's back to toeing the rubber, comes set. Here's the 1-ball delivery. It's a fastball. It's hit high to left field, deep to left field. Left fielder circling underneath it. It's off of his glove. He drops it. The runner is digging for third base. He's going to slide in safely at third. is Armijo. E7. It'll be a two-base error on the left fielder, Alonso. And just like that, the Matadors have two runners in scoring position. Nobody out here. Timeout, check in the pitcher, Armijo, at third base. He slid in, hit the bag kind of hard. Great hustle on his part. He was looking to get to the bag and possibly have to retreat to first, so he had to start and stop and start again. DaVinci middle infield is back. There's a ground ball back through the middle. It's going to be a clean base hit. This is going to score 2 runs. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Silas Armbidi, the Matador second baseman. And the Matadors doing a good job of answering back and cutting into this Matador lead. Scores now 5-3. That'll bring up Matador leadoff hitter Anthony Condon with Silas Armbidi, the Matador second baseman, at first base. Condon wears number 18. Good-looking athlete out there in center field. He's covered a lot of ground. He takes a first pitch breaking ball in, and he fouls it off to the right side. May have been a changeup. He was out in front of that. 1 strike to Condon. Modest lead at first by Armbidi. There's the 1 strike pitch. Another good block by Armando behind the plate. That fastball was right at about 59 feet, and it bounced in there. Good block. Kind of a clinic on blocking there. He just puts his glove in the 5-hole. Doesn't worry about trying to catch it. Just knocks the ball down. Counts 1-1 to the Matador center fielder. There's a breaking ball. Bit of a hanger there. Condon had a rip at it, and he fouled it off right at the plate. He's down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning for the Matadors. Alex comes set, hands above his belt. Here's a delivery. Fastball misses away. It was in the left-handed batter's box. Evens the count at 2-2. See if Coach Hilton here puts Armbidi in motion on the 2-2 count. Trying to anticipate another fastball on the last fastball miss. Maybe some hit and run. Nope, he's still. And it's a breaking ball. He swings over the top. Late breaker, maybe a slider, maybe splitty by Alex there, and it's out number 1. Condon is down on strikes. That'll bring to the plate Matador right fielder Levi Brooks. Brooks in his last at-bat was a strikeout victim swinging. Got a nice big hole over there with Armbidi having the first baseman Nando hold him at the bag. There's a fastball, misses down and low for ball 1. Not a bad pitch there. Good frame job by Armando. Armbidi, good lead over at first base. Comes set. Here's the 1-0 bounced in. Once again, great block by Armando, not allowing Armbidi to advance. It's 2 balls and no strikes to the right fielder for the Matadors, Levi Brooks. 1 down here in the top of the second. There's a fastball swing and a miss by Brooks. Good pass by it. Just above his barrel. Brooks has a 2-ball and 1 strike count on him. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Alex. It's a bit of a slider there. And Brooks fouls it off to the left side, evening the count at 2-2. Going to try to get a little better look at that. Can't tell if that's slider, cutter, maybe a split finger fastball that Alex is throwing. But it's definitely not as firm as his fastball. Alex comes set. Here's his 2-2 delivery. That's a straight fastball there, and Brooks fouls it off. Little tardy here down to the left side. We'll do 2-2 again. Beatty seems to keep increasing his lead over at first base. Here's the 2-2 delivery, fastball down. That's skied out to center field, and it is fielded cleanly by Hasiel. Beatty will retreat back to first base. It's 2 down for the Matadors. Good pitch by Alex on a ball down and away, and Brooks put his barrel on it, skied it out to center field. Now there's a slight breeze blowing in from center field. Definitely knocked that ball down. Hasiel ran in, made the catch. Now hitting is shortstop Figueroa Brito. He takes a fastball at the letters for strike 1. In the first inning, Adriel drew a walk and scored. Where's number 2? Here's the 1-strike delivery. It's a fastball hit hard to second base. Fielded on one hop by Jesus. He underhands to Yadier, and that will end the Matador half of the second inning. For the Matadors in the second inning, 2 runs on 1 rock, 1 hit, and 1 error. And the score after 1.5 is the Matadors 3, the Dragons 5. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Injury, surgery, or illness can set you back, but you don't have to recover alone. At Artesia General Hospital, our rehabilitation services team provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help you regain strength, mobility, and confidence. Take the next step toward recovery. Call 575-736-8174 today to schedule an appointment and get back to living life to the fullest.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We're here in the bottom of the second inning. Charles Armijo out for his second inning of work. Back to the top of the lineup for the Dragons. There's a fastball bounced in. Ball 1 to Arturo. Arturo was a strikeout victim in the first inning. Like I said, Armijo got the first 2 outs in the first 2 innings and then gave up 5 runs. There's a good fastball in. It misses just in for ball 2. Looks like Armijo wanting to go to a 4-seam when he wants to go in on these right-handed hitters, and away with the 2-seamer. There's another good fastball. Missed down and in. It's 3-0 to the right fielder for the Dragons, Arturo. Armijo in the windup. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Arturo, and the Dragons are in business with the leadoff hitter on with nobody out here in the bottom of the second of this championship contest. Now up at the plate is Dragons shortstop, number 4, Yadier. Yadier hit a sharp ground ball down to third base his last at-bat, fielded cleanly by Jaramillo, and he was thrown out at first base. Here's Armijo from the stretch, first pitch, slider on the outside corner, backdoor, called strike 1. Good pitch there. Armijo looking to get a ground ball here. He's got a solid middle defense out there. Armijo set. Here's his 1-strike delivery. Another slider, attempted bunt by Yadier, and he bunts it foul. He's down in the count, 0-2. The big left-handed hitting Nando on deck. Sure, Armijo would like to record an out, if not two, before that big young fella comes to the plate. Armijo comes set. Here's his 0-2 delivery to Yadier. There's the pick attempt to first base. Pretty good move there. Good job by Arturo getting back. Back before Floyd puts a tag on him. Right-handed hitting Yadier at the plate. Number 4, here's the 0-2 delivery. Good fastball. It's grounded. It's by the third baseman. It's going to be a clean single to left field. Third baseman, Jaramillo, could not get a glove on that. And the and the Dragons have 2 runners on with nobody out. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman, number 12, Nando, coming to the plate. Nando with a laser down the right field line in his first at-bat for a stand-up double. See if Arambidi makes an adjustment, gets out of double play depth, and covers that hole on the right side. There's a breaking ball down, swing and a miss by Armando. Good spot there for Armijo to attack the big first baseman. Trying to entice a ground ball. Here's the one-strike delivery from Armijo to Nando. Breaking ball at the top of the zone, called strike 2. That had a little more of the slider action to it. Right at the numbers of Nando. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Nando. Fastball down and away. Good job by Mobley blocking that, and it's a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting first baseman, Nando. Floyd deep at first base. On Beatty in shallow right field as the second baseman. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Armijo, and he gets a swing and a miss. Nando is out, but the ball gets away from Mobley on the pass ball. The 2 runners will advance. Arturo will be at third base, and Yadier will be at second base with 1 down. This is the part of the lineup that started to hit Armijo really well. Good job by Charles. Armijo attacking Nando there with soft stuff down, got him to swing over the top. First pitch to Armando, who had a base hit in the right center field. His first at-bat is a fastball up, and he takes it for ball 1. Armijo back to the windup with 1 out. There's a fastball miss away. Good job by Mobley. That ball missed badly in the left-handed batter's box, and it's 2-0 to the Dragon backstop. Infield for Coach Hilton is now in. They're looking to cut a run on a ground ball here on the infield. There's a fastball down on the inside. He misses it. 3-0 to the Dragon cleanup hitter, Armando. Wouldn't be surprised here if this young man has a green light with 1 down and runners in scoring position. He seems to have great command of the strike zone. And there's a fastball up. It's a 4-pitch walk. Almost would appear that they pitched around him to bring up the left-on-left matchup between center fielder Haciel and Charles Armijo. That's going to bring Coach Hilton out of the dugout, and there's going to be a pitching change. Coming to the mound is Matador shortstop, Adriel Figueroa Brito. He's number 2. Right-handed thrower. Looks like Colton Floyd He's going to change his first baseman's mitt in, and he's going to go out and play shortstop. Brito looks to be a hard-throwing right-hander, but like I said earlier, it doesn't appear that velocity is affecting the Dragon hitters. Quick mention, the courtesy runner Israel, number 99, is now running for Armando over at first base. With one down here. Like I mentioned, Hasiel, number 23, plays center field for the Dragons. His last at-bat was a E4. He hit a hard ground ball out to Arambidi. He knocked it down, but could not make the throw in time to get out the speedy Hasiel, who plays center field for the Dragons. Armijo warming up here. Might have a couple of warm-up pitches left. Speaking with Coach Hilton before the game, Adriel Figueroa Brito will continue his baseball career under Coach Ken Hakami in Tucson, Arizona, playing for Pima Junior College. I knew the coach, knew the player, and a little bit of old-timers disease kicking in. I could not remember Coach Hakami's team. We're back to action right here. Brito is towing the mound with one down. Going to face the Dragon center fielder, Hasiel. First pitch fastball firm. Called strike one. Here's the one-strike delivery, another fastball, and it's skied off to the left side. And Hasiel is down in the count, 0-2. Much like his first at-bat, then he battled for 8 pitches to hit a hard ground ball out to Arambidi. Don't know if Arambidi will be able to. There's a high fly ball into shallow left field. Left fielder's moving in on it. He drops the ball. It's in his glove. It's going to be an error. It's going to be an error. Third baseman neglects stepping on the bag. There's a double play. To end the inning, it will be 1 run scored. Arturo scores on the East 7. The runner at second base is going to be out number 2 on the force out at third base. And courtesy runner Israel will be out number 3 on the force out at second base. The run did count. The run crossed before the remaining 2 outs were made. So
the fact that they force this, does that keep it from
scoring? No, because the ball passed the infield, that will negate it, as well as it negated like an infield fly rule, right? So for the Dragons, in the bottom of the second inning, they scored 1 run on 1 hit, no Matador errors, and 1 runner will be left on base at the end of 2 complete. It is the Sandia Matadors 3, the El Paso DaVinci Dragons 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi, would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Welcome back, baseball fans. While we were away, we had one pitch. Colton Floyd was the Matador hitter. He skied a ball to the right side. Big first baseman Nando found the dugout railing, reached over the rail, and made the play. So out number 1 on the F3. That'll bring to the plate Silas. It's a ground ball out to third base. Over to first base, and it will be an infield hit for Silas Casals as he beats the throw across the diamond. Correction on that, we're going to officially score that an error. Bobbled by the Dragon third baseman, Ivan. Bounced the ball over, and Nando could not quite pick it. So Silas Casals is on at first base with 1 down on the E5. That'll bring to the plate Matador first baseman, or catcher, Aiden Mobley. Ball 1 on the fastball down and away to Mobley. Matador's looking to cut into this 3-run lead by the Dragons. Pitcher Alex asking for a new baseball. That one may have been out of strike, so he wants a new one. Mobley, a left-handed hitting catcher. Good lead by Casals over at first base. Here's the 1-ball delivery. Another fastball misses up and away. It's 2 balls on the Matador catcher. Good ball game here, as a championship game should be between 2 quality teams here. Alex looks in, gets his sign from his catcher Armando. Comes set. Here's the 2-ball delivery. It's a fastball down and in. It's hit into shallow center field. Long run for Haciel. He makes the diving catch. Fine catch. Casals will have to retreat back to the bag. Fine play by number 23, Haciel, out in center field. Covered a lot of ground. Good looking athlete out there. Good speed. Right-handed glove out there in center field, but he swings left-handed. It's 2 outs. And now, not pitcher, first baseman now, Charles Armijo is at the plate. Armijo scored a run back in the first inning. He takes a swing at a first pitch fastball, and he swings over the top. He's down in the count, 0-1. Shane Casals, still the runner at first base, now with 2 outs. Alex comes set, kicks, bounces in, and it finally gets away from Armando. He'd been a textbook blocker, and he bounced up on that when it got underneath him, and Casals advances to second base on the pass ball. That evens the count on Armijo at 1-1. With the depth of the Dragon outfield, any ball that touches the outfield grass, Casals will be scoring deep in right, really deep in center, and good depth. And there's going to be a line drive base hit to right center field, and Casals will score standing up. That's an RBI single for Charles Armijo. And the Matadors doing a good job there, cut into the lead. It's now a 2-run lead for the Dragons. Here with 2 outs. Both teams have shown the ability to have a good 2-out rally, scoring runs and getting knocks with 2 outs. That'll bring to the plate Matador third baseman Jaden Armijo. Takes a first pitch, breaking ball, called strike on the outside corner. Bounced out of Armando's glove. That might be the first fastball that he's not gloved cleanly. But Armijo is down 1 strike. Good lead by Armijo at first. There's another fastball, or a fastball on the outside edge, called strike 2. Big gap over there on the right side of the infield. Armijo take one of these outside fastballs and line it out to right field. Armijo on the run, and Armijo takes a fastball in the inside corner, called strike 3 looking, and that will end the Matador threat here in the top of the third. For the Matadors, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Dragon error, and 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2.5 innings, the score is the Albuquerque Sandia Matadors 4, the El Paso DaVinci Dragons 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
All right, welcome back to baseball action, folks. Here, the Matadors are finishing up their warm-up tosses. Is Figueroa Brito, the Matador pitcher. He will be facing the Dragon DH, number 18, Max. Max in his last at-bat. Base on balls, and he scored a run. Here's Figueroa Brito's first pitch. A fastball misses up, taken for a ball 1. Brito, not a big guy, but throws really hard. There's a fastball down and in. Called strike 1, evens the count at 1-1. Figueroa Brito works from the windup. There's a fastball, and Max could not check his swing, and he's down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Saw a fastball up in his eyes, but could not check his swing. See what Figueroa Brito's secondary pitch looks like. No, it's a fastball painted on the outside edge for called strike 3. And out number 1 for the Dragons. That'll bring to the plate number 28, Ivan, the Dragon third baseman. Here's Brito's first pitch to him. Slider misses away. That ball definitely had different velocity, but was in the same window as his fastball. It's ball 1 to Max. There's an elevated fastball, ball 2, 2-0 on the Dragon third baseman. Quite a bit of difference in the velocity between Figueroa Brito and Armijo. There's a good fastball painted on the outside corner for a call, strike 1. 2-1 on the Dragon third baseman. Armijo works quick. Another fastball just missed wide. It's 3-1 to number 28, Ivan, for the Dragons. Brito back to the mound. Here's the wind. And the delivery hits him in the back with a good fastball. On this cold night, that's going to hurt for a little while. Ivan doing his best not to rub it. But it is a chilly evening here in Roswell, and Brito, I'd say, is running it up there in the mid-80s, and he took that fastball right between the 2 and the 8 in his back, on his back. He's going to walk it off down at first base. I'd imagine it's going to take a lot longer walk than that to get that one straightened out. But the Dragons, with 1 out, have a runner at first base in Ivan. That'll bring to the plate left fielder, number 77, Alonzo. Figueroa Brito now works from the stretch. There's a fastball up and in, called strike 1. Had to be at the very top of the strike zone there. Brito comes set, checks his runner. There's a good fastball, called strike 2, painted on the outside corner down. Alonzo wondering, boy, where's he coming next? He went up and in for a strike, down and away for a strike. Now what's coming? Slider away, misses. Misses down. Good competitive pitch there. It's 1-2 on the Dragon left fielder. Our amigo comes set. There's a fastball fouled off. Good hack by Alonso with 2 strikes. Telling you, there is not a weak swing in this Dragon lineup. Figueroa Brito comes set. We'll do the 1-2 again. There's an elevated fastball, and Alonso fouls it off straight back. It's amazing he got a barrel on that, as high as it was. Once again, proof that these Dragon hitters, they're used to velocity. They're wanted. Maybe Brito's going to go back to the slider here, and he does, and it's a swing and a miss. Great job by Figueroa Brito to change the menu there and go to the strikeout and get out number 2 on the swing and a miss. That'll bring to the plate number 1, Jesus, the Dragons' second baseman. Ivan still the runner at first base. There's a fastball, misses down for ball 1 to Jesus. Pick attempt over to first base, and Ivan dives back in safely. Pick play was not close. Through the throw brought Armijo off the bag. Here's the delivery, fastball in underneath the hand, swing and a miss. It's 1-1 to Jesus. That pitch completely tied up Jesus there. An awkward swing. Maybe the first one I've seen from the Dragons. There's another pick attempt, and Ivan dives back in safely. 1-1, 2 outs here. Matador's looking to get out of this inning, not allowing a run. There's another fastball up. Jesus fouls it off straight back. He's now down in the count 1. These Dragon hitters, I say they love the fastball, but they are swinging at balls out of the strike zone, just above their letters, and Figueroa Brito's doing a great job of attacking him there, saying if you're going to be aggressive, I'm going to use it. And as soon as I say that, Brito misses with the fastball non-competitively, and it gets by Mobley, and Ivan advances to second base. That is a pass ball on Mobley. It went into the glove. He could not field it. Takes the count to 2-2, 2 outs. Figueroa Brito will step off. Wants a new pitch. With the firmness and the depth of his slider, I think maybe he goes to it right here and uses Jesus' aggressiveness. He's been aggressively chasing elevated fastballs. So if Figueroa Brito can start that slider right at his letters and go ahead and get Jesus to swing over the top of it. Nope, it's another good fastball. Jesus is tardy. He fouls it off to the right side. We'll do 2-2 again. Most definitely. These Dragon hitters are aggressive. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and there is the slider, and he takes it for called strike 3 on the inside corner. And Figueroa Brito will have the first inning where the Dragons do not score a run. So for the Dragons in the bottom of the 3rd inning, it is no runners left, no hits, 1 runner left on base, no Matador errors, and at the end of 3 complete, the score is Matadors 4, Dragons 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Welcome back to action here in the championship game of the Southwest Classic, our 12th game of the tournament. Now leading off for the Matadors is number 3, Silas Arambidi, Matador second baseman. Here's Alex's first pitch. Fastball fades in, and it's ball 1. Alex looks in, comes set. Here's the 1-ball delivery, and it's a fastball, and he misses up. It's 2-0 on Arambidi. Two and 0 on the Matador leadoff hitter. Alex comes set, kicks. There's a fastball over the inside corner, called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike on the Matador second baseman. Arambidi, a right-handed hitter. There's a breaking ball, and it's grounded over here to third base, fielded cleanly. Good, strong throw by Ivan across the diamond, and Arambidi is out number 1 on the 5-3 putout. Arambidi's out in front of a breaking ball there, and he hit a 2-hopper down to third base. It was fielded cleanly by Ivan. Good, strong throw across the diamond. And back to the top of the lineup, Anthony Condon, center fielder for the Matadors. He's 0 for 2 on the day. K and a fly out. He swings at an elevated fastball. Can't get on top of it. He fouls it off to the right side. Coach Hilton signaling down to him, hey, see the ball down a bit. He's down the count 0-1. Condon wears 18. There's a curveball at the top of the zone, and it breaks in for a called strike 2. Maybe that's why he's swinging at the ball up there. He just swung at the previous pitch in that area, and now it was a strike in that area. There's the 0-2 pitch, and it misses just away. Good competitive fastball. Condon showing good plate discipline on that 0-2 pitch to take it to 1-2. Alex comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery, another breaking ball. It's a ground ball out to the middle of the infield. Yadier fields it on the tough play. I'm going to score that a hit for the speedy Condon. Yadier fielded it, but he had a long way to go toward the middle of the diamond. The ball was not hit very hard. It was hit off the end of the Condon's bat. It's an infield single for the Matador center fielder. It was a bam-bam play. Great dig by Nando over there at first base. But Condon beats it out by a half step. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Levi Brooks. Pick at first base, and Condon dives back in safely. Condon with a really good lead over at first base. We'll see if they're finally going to test the arm of Armando here. Alex comes set. Slide move to the plate. Fastball in the inside corner. Call strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Alex to Brooks. Fastball down for ball 1. 1-1's the count on the Matador right fielder. Brooks wears number 10, left-handed hitter. I would imagine with Condon's speed, any ball that touches the outfield grass, he's going to be going first to third. Alex comes set. He's off and running. Swinging. It's a ground ball out to second base. Fielded cleanly by Jesus, and he throws out Brooks for out number 2 here. Coach Hilton put the hit and run on, and Brooks just could not get that ball past the second baseman over there. Good job there by Ivan just to take the out, not even look at the speedy Condon going by him to second base. That'll bring up the pitcher for the Matadors, Figueroa Brito. He skies the ball out to center field. Haciel is circling underneath it, and he makes the grab for out number 3. Figueroa Brito swung at a first pitch fastball, hit it a mile in the air, but Haciel fielded that ball cleanly, and the Matadors will strand one runner on the bases. So for the Matadors there, no runs on no hits. No, one infield hit, excuse me. One Matador hit, but no Dragon errors. And at the end of 3 complete, 3.5, it is the Matadors 4, the Dragons 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
We're back to the top of the lineup for the Dragons, number 8, Ivan, and he takes a fastball in under the ribs, and it's a hit by pitch, and the Dragons will have their leadoff hitter on. Figueroa Brito just did not get on top of that fastball. He left it up and in, and it hit Arturo, the leadoff hitter, right fielder for the Dragons, right in the rib cage, and that one is hurting a bit. He's out there smarting a bit behind first base, and he's checking his ability to breathe right now. For Figueroa Brito is a hard thrower. That'll bring up the Dragon shortstop, Yadier. Brito comes set. Runner at first base. Kick. Fastball painted on the outside corner. Call strike one. Mobley really got to do a better job there, squeezing that pitch there. Fastball hit in his glove and popped out. Not far enough for Arturo to advance. Figueroa Brito looks in, gets his sign. Comes set, it's going to pick to first base, and Arturo dives back in safe. Adiel checks the runner at first base. Kicks, delivers the fastball. Big hack by the Dragon shortstop. He definitely did not get cheated, and he's down in the count 0-2. See if Figueroa Brito goes to the slider here. And there it is. It's the slider and a swing and a miss. And Yadier is down on strikes for out number 1 for the Matadors. Adiel Figueroa Brito doing a good job of using the aggressiveness of the Dragon hitters with his slider. Here's the matchup we've been waiting for, his velocity versus the big left-handed hitting first baseman, and Adiel Figueroa Brito flips a slider up there in first pitch and misses wide for ball 1 to the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Dragons. Comes set. There's a good fastball just above the belt. Great location against the left-handed hitter. And it's called strike one, making the count 1-1 on Nando. Figueroa Brito looks in. Gets his sign, checks the runner at first base. He comes set. There's a good fastball, misses up and away. And it's 2-1 on the Dragon first baseman. Nando is 1-2 on the day. Had a stand-up double and a strikeout. Adiel comes set, kicks and the runner's off at first base. It's hit and run. He swings through and it gets by Mobley. Mobley thought it, or Arturo thought it was a foul ball. It really was not. It was not a foul ball. He just swung through. It's 2-2. I'm going to score that a wild pitch. It was up above. He could not glove. Mobley could not glove that ball. We're going to have a timeout, and the officials are going to gather on this and discuss whether Nando got a piece of that ball. Either way, the count is going to be 2-2 on Nando. They conferred. They agreed that it is not a fastball, and Arturo will advance to second base with 1 out and the count 2-2 on the left-handed hitting first baseman Nando. See how Figueroa Brito approaches the left-handed hitter here. Maybe wanting to try to backdoor a slider on him, get him to wave over the top here. There's a good fastball away, and it's a swing and a miss from Nando for out number 2. Good fastball by Adriel Figueroa Brito for out number 2. And once again, he's looking to pitch out of some traffic. Another matchup us folks up here in the press box have been wanting to see is Figueroa Brito against the catcher, number 15, Armando for the Dragons. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball across the letters for a call, strike 1. That may be the first Dragon hitter I have not seen aggressively take a pass at an elevated fastball, but he took it for strike 1. Brito comes set. He flips the slider on the inside corner. Great pitch for a called strike 2. Let's see if Coach Hilton goes back to the old pitching in pairs here and has Figueroa Brito throw back-to-back sliders to the Dragon catcher. Here's the 0-2 delivery. He does throw the back-to-back slider. Tried to throw too good a one and misses. Down and away, it's 1-2 on the Dragon backstop, Armando. Figueroa Brito's come set. There's a good fastball, and it's a swing and a miss. And Figueroa Brito strikes out the side, I believe, here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Excuse me, that's the bottom of the 4th inning. So for the Dragons, they had 1 runner left on base, no hits, no Matador errors, and at the end of 4 complete, it is the Matadors 4, the Dragons 6. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
He's got great window, man. It's coming out of the same window as his fastball. All right, we're back to action up here, just discussing amongst us coaches up here the great pitching repertoire of Ariel Figueroa Brito. Up at the plate is big Colton Floyd for the Matadors, and he takes a first pitch fastball in for a call strike 1. Colton now playing shortstop for the Matadors. Seen him at first, third, and short here in this tournament. There's a breaking ball at the top of the zone, called strike 2. Late breaker there, and Colton's down 0-2 to Alex, the Dragon pitcher. Dragon comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a fastball. Misses away. It's 1-2. On the cleanup hitter, Colton Floyd. Alex comes set. There's a breaking ball. Misses badly down and away. Evens the count at 2-2. Easy take for a hitter like Colton Floyd. He's not going to get himself out on that. This young man has hit some of the furthest balls here with nothing to show for it because the wind has kept the ball in the park here at the launch pad. It is a big park. A lot bigger, a lot thicker air than they're used to seeing up in Albuquerque. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Alex to Floyd. He takes a pass at a fastball down and in. He fouls it off to the right side. We'll do 2-2 again. He's going to really have to get on one to hit it over any of these Dragon outfielders. They could be playing in another county here at the launch pad. They are extremely deep, but Colton Floyd does garner that kind of respect. There's a fastball at the top, misses. It's going to be full count to Colton Floyd. Wind blowing. The flag is showing us from left field to right field. We've had every wind you could imagine today, blowing straight in, blowing straight across the left, blowing straight across. There's a breaking ball, and Floyd will spoil it off to the right side. We'll do 2-2 once again. Good job by Alex changing speeds here on Floyd, getting him out on his front foot. But a better job by Colton Floyd spoiling that pitch. Alex comes set. There's another breaking ball, and it's lined out to left center field. This ball is going to get to the fence. It's going to be extra bases, and this big man can move. He hits second base, and he's going to be in with a stand-up triple. Stand-up triple at third base. He calls for timeout. As hard as that young man was running, Coach Hilton was giving him the get down sign, and he stays standing up. It's amazing he left his trail foot on that bag. Third baseman Ivan did a great job of maintaining the tag on him, but Colton was strong enough to hold on to that bag, so it's a leadoff stand-up triple for the Matadors, and that'll bring up left fielder Shane Casals. That ball was hit extremely hard, even with the depth of the Dragon. There's a line drive out into right field. It's going to be an RBI single. Shane Casals takes a hanging breaking ball, and he just laces it out to right field. And the Matadors, once again, with nobody out, cut into this Dragon lead. Floyd scores on the RBI single by Shane Casals. Back to that ball hit by Colton Floyd. I was telling you, the Dragon outfielders are playing so deep. He hit it so hard, it still got in between them to the fence. That ball was scorched. Shane Casals, the runner at first base, now hitting, and he takes off. He's off on the first pitch, challenging Armando, and it gets out by the shortstop, out into shallow center field. He was standing on Yadier's foot, and he checked on the well-being of the shortstop instead of heading into third base, and it's ball one to the hitter, catcher Aiden Mobley. Stolen base. Good job by Yadier. The ball got by him, but he kept the tag on Casals, holding him at the bag. Here's Aiden Mobley. He's up in the count. 1-2. We got the tying run for the Matadors out at second base, and Shane Casals. Fastball misses down and away, and Mobley is up in the count, 2-0. This is a fine ball game here in the championship game of the Southwest Classic. Alex comes set. Casals, the runner at second. It's an inside move, and he didn't quite get turned around. They're going to call a balk. He did not. He stepped to third base and delivered the ball back to second. If the pitcher is going to do an inside move like that, he's got to make an attempt to step as close to directly to second base as possible. Alex could not get turned around. He stepped to third base, actually, and threw the ball back to second. So that will move Shane Casals to third base on the balk. Dragon infield is back, so they will surrender a run on a ground ball to the middle. And there's a Smoke ball out to right center field. It's going to be caught by the Dragon right field. A great job of base running by Casals. He tagged up and will score. It's going to be a RBI sacrifice fly for the catcher, Mobley. And just like that, the Matadors have tied this game at 6. That is out number 1 for the Matadors. And now at the plate is first baseman Charles Armijo. Tell you what, Mobley hit that ball well, and it was good defensive positioning by Arturo. Pitch number 1 is a ball to Armijo. He's up in the count, 1-0. Alex comes set. There's a fastball down and in. Good location. Evens the count at 1-1. A called strike on Armijo. Alex comes set. Here's his 1-1 delivery. And the catcher for the Dragons calls timeout, and he goes out. Maybe wanting to change the signs. Maybe Alex crossed him up on the last pitch. Who knows? Maybe checking to see what they want for dinner after the game, but Alex comes set. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Armijo. Fastball misses up and away, and it's 2-1 on the Matador first baseman, Charles Armijo. He's hitting with no runners on and 1 down. Trying to start a new rally for the Matadors. There's a breaking ball that bounces in. Good take by Armijo, and he's up in the count. 3 balls and a strike. And 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Alex comes set. Here's his 3-1 pitch. It's a rip on a fastball by Armijo, and he yanks it foul down the right field line. We'll have a full count here with 1 down on the Matadors. Alex comes set. Here's the full count delivery to Armijo, and it's a fastball up, and it's going to be a base on balls. Good at bat by Armijo, and the Matadors have a runner on with 1 down, and Jaden Jaramillo coming to the plate. Jaramillo, a strikeout victim, his last at bat, strikeout looking. We're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a quick break on KSVPTV.com while this pitching visit is taking place.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, the pitching visit is over. We're back to action. Our Jaramillo's in the box. Alex is towing the runner. Armijo has his lead at first base. There's a breaking ball, bounces away, and it's wide for ball 1 to Jaden Jaramillo, the Matador third baseman. Good lead over there by Armijo. Let's see if they put him in that. Nope. It's a fastball down and away, and it misses for ball 2. 2-0 on the Matador third baseman. Right-handed hitting Jaden Jaramillo. Where's number 11? Good lead. And he swings at a breaking ball down in the dirt. Over the top, it's 2-1. Jaramillo appears to be a little in between. Swung at a ball that was not close to being a strike. There's a changeup down and away, and he swings over the top, and it's now 2-2 on the Matador third baseman. Jaramillo can just stay inside of a ball, maybe shoot it through the right side. There's a big hole there. There is a fastball away, and it misses to take the count to full count. See if Coach Hilton here has Jaramillo moving on this pitch. Armijo moving on the pitch. Let's see. No, he's staying still. It's a curveball away, and it's called strike 3. Another strikeout looking for Jaden Jaramillo. 2 down for the Matadors in this tie ball game. That'll bring to the plate Matador second baseman Silas Adembidi. Pick attempt over to first base, and Armijo is back in safely standing. Here's the first pitch to Silas. It's a fastball, misses up. He's up in the count, 1 ball. The pitcher, Alex, for the Dragons has got to be approaching the 90 pitch mark here pretty quick. He comes set. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Armbidi. It's a breaking ball spun in there for a strike. 1-1 is the count on Armbidi. Once again, the catcher Armando comes out after a curveball strike taken by Armbidi. 1-1's the count. Here's another breaking ball, and it's swing and a miss by Armbidi. Alex just flipping curveballs up there, and the Matadors are either taking it or swinging over the top of it. Going to have to make an adjustment here. Armijo, there's a fastball now on the outside corner called strike 3, and the Matadors will strand 1 runner on base, but the Matadors score a run on 2 hits and no Dragonaires. At the end of 4.5 innings, it is the Matadors 6 and the Dragons 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do
never
that.
Mind.
All right, baseball fans, we're back here to the championship game in the Southwest Classic, tied at 6-6, 2 outstanding ball clubs, the DaVinci Dragons from El Paso and the Sandia Matadors out of Albuquerque. Here's Figueroa Brito's first pitch to Haciel, the Dragon center fielder, and it's a fastball up and away for ball 1. There's another fastball, a bit overthrown by Figueroa Brito, and it's ball 2. He missed badly. Missed Mobley, missed the home plate umpire, caught the back of the net here at the launch pad. Really reaching back for some extra on that last fastball. There's another fastball elevated, and Haciel fouls it off straight back. It is 2 balls and a strike on the Dragon center fielder. Right-handed player hits left-handed, does Haciel. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Another fastball fouled off to the right side. Ball appeared to be a fastball, but it might have had a slight hump in it. Let's see if Figueroa Brito goes to that good slider of his. No, and he throws a fastball away and blows it by Haciel for, I believe, his 7th strikeout. His 7th strikeout in his 3 innings of work, out number 1. That'll bring to the plate the DH, number 18, Max. There's a first pitch fastball in the outside corner, right at the letters called strike 1. Here's the wind and the one strike delivery. It is an outstanding slider down and in on the inside for called strike number 2. Figueroa Brito really has these dragon hitters off balance. There's back-to-back sliders, and he must admit just down and in below his knees. Figueroa Brito asks home plate umpire, was it down and in? He nods yes, and he gets back to the rubber, and here he comes back with the 1-2 delivery. Elevated fastball, and it's fouled off by the DH Max. And we will do 1-2 once again. That fastball wasn't a strike, but this dragon hitter was still able to get a piece of it. There's an even better fastball down and away, and there's strikeout number 8 for Adriel Figueroa Brito. That was just a swing, actually a wave and a miss by Max. That fastball was so good it had him tied up away, and he just was hoping he could have fouled it off, but he missed. That will bring up number 28, Ivan, the Dragon third baseman. There's a painted fastball in the outside corner for called strike number 1. And Brito working at a furious pace. There's a slider, misses down and away, and Ivan checks his swing to even the count at 1-1. Here's the wind and the 1-1 delivery. Good fastball swing and a miss. That was actually by Ivan there. That's the first dragon hitter I've seen be tardy on a fastball. And that was right at the belt. It's 1-2 on Ivan. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Elevated fastball. Brito overthrows it, misses the catcher, misses everybody. It is 2-2 to the third baseman, Brito. But Figueroa Brito right back to the rubber. Here's his wind and the 2-2 delivery. Good elevated fastball again, and it's strikeout number 9 for Figueroa Brito. God, thank goodness Armijo almost got hit by a throw from the catcher over to first base. Mobley was wanting to throw it around. He throws it out to first base, and it whizzes right by Armijo. Luckily, no harm there, but the ball's out in right field, and gave the first base umpire a good little jog there. We'll take a break here on KSVPTV.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
For the Dragons in their bottom half of the 5th inning, it was zeros across the board. No hits, no Matador errors, no runners left on base, and the score remains tied at 6s, and we are heading into the top of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Matadors is the top of the lineup, center fielder Anthony Condon. Number 34, Alex, is still the pitcher. Looks like we have a defensive change for the Dragons. Number 77, Alonzo, the left fielder's jogging in, so maybe a new left fielder out there. There's a breaking ball bunt. It's a good bunt. And the Dragons do a great job, and they let that ball roll fair. Smart play by Anthony Condon. Just tried to be a little too fine with that bunt, and he bunted it foul down the third base line. There would have been nobody that was going to throw out the speedy Anthony Condon on that. He was down the line. He was 2 steps past the bag when the ball rolled foul. So it's 1 strike on the Matador center fielder here in this 6-6 ball game in the championship of the Southwest Classic. As soon as I get a number on the new Dragon left fielder, I will let you know who's out there. There's a fastball, misses down low to even the count at 1-1. By our accounts, it is number 99, Israel, now playing left field. He's in for Alonzo. Number 77, Alex comes set. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Condon. He shows bunt, pulls back, and he takes ball 2 down and away. If he pushes this ball past the pitcher to the right side, it's going to be a foot race between him and Big Nando to the bag, and I'm going to place my money probably on Condon. There's a good elevated fastball, and it's a swing and a miss on Anthony Condon. Makes the count 2-2. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Yep. With as deep as Nando is and as deep as the second baseman is for the Dragons, there's a breaking ball hanging, and it's hit out into deep center field. Hasiel goes back and makes the Willie Mays-style basket catch out in center field for out number 1. He might have ran a little too far back, and he winds up just making a basket catch. It is out number 1 on the F8 of Anthony Condon. That'll bring up right fielder, left-handed hitting, number 10, Levi Brooks. Alex comes set. Here's the first pitch delivery. It's a swing and a miss by Levi Brooks on a good changeup down and away by Alex. Alex comes set. There's a fastball missed down. It evens the count at 1-1. See if Alex goes back to the changeup here. And the 1-1 count. Try to get Brooks to roll over one and get a ground ball. And he did. It bounces a changeup in. It's 2-1 to Brooks. Not a bad idea there to try to get Brooks to roll over one and get a fielding out, but it's 2 balls and a strike on the left-handed hitting right fielder. Here's a 2-1 delivery, and it is a shot out to center field, and Hasiel catches it on a line. And this wind that's blowing in from center fielder is hurting the Matadors right now. That's out number 2 on a line out to center field. That is a good barrel by Levi Brooks, and he's got nothing to show for it. That'll bring up with 2 outs the pitcher, Adriel Figueroa Brito. He's been aggressive early in the count lately, and he takes a breaking ball up, and it's ball 1. Like to see him see the ball down a little bit. He's been swinging at elevated pitches and flying out. Alex comes set. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Figueroa Brito, and there's a hack. Deep drive to left field. Israel getting underneath it. He makes the catch, and it's 3 up and 3 down. Zeros across the board for the Matadors. No runs, no hits, no Dragon errors. And at the end of 5.5, it is the Matador 6 and the Dragon 6. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
All right, folks, we're here in the championship game of the Southwest Classic. It's 6-6 between two outstanding high school ball clubs, the El Paso DaVinci Dragons and the Albuquerque Sandia Matadors. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning here. It'll be a new leadoff hitter, or not new leadoff hitter, but it will be a new player for the Dragons leading off. 99 Israel came in the last inning into left field. And the pitcher is still Ariel Figueroa Brito. Here's his first pitch to Israel, fastball down, ball 1. Here he comes set. Here's the 1-0 delivery. It's a fastball painted on the outside corner. Good job by the Matador outfield reading this. The outfield has come in shallow. Israel is not a very big kid. He takes another fastball down. And he's up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. I'd say he's probably about 5'2" and maybe 100 pounds, soaking wet. And he takes a fastball up and away for ball 3. Doing a good job here, being patient against Figueroa Brito. Here's the 3-1 pitch. It's a fastball painted on the outside corner, and we'll have full count. Israel thought it was a ball. He headed down to first base, and the home plate umpire said, "Not so fast, young man." That is strike number 2. Here's the payoff pitch to Israel, who has yet to take a pass at a pitch, and he does get the fastball elevated, and it's ball 4 away. And the Dragons have the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That will bring to the plate number 1, Jesus, the Dragons' second baseman. He is one of many strikeout victims here of Adriel Figueroa Brito, who has 9 strikeouts on the evening. He comes set with Israel, the runner, at first base. Shows bunt. Takes a high fastball, like a good bunter should. Going to follow rule number 1 and bunt strikes. Jaden Jaramillo for the Matadors is in about 6 steps here at third base. It's another bunt attempt. It's a good one down to first base. Fielded by Charles Armillo. Does a great job. He tags Jesus on the way for out number 1 on the 3U putout, the 3 unassisted. And Ariel Brito has his first out of the inning, and the Dragons have a runner in scoring position with the top of the lineup coming to the plate. We'll have number 8, Arturo, up at the plate. In his last at bat, he was hit by a pitch by Ariel Figueroa Brito. Figueroa Brito comes set. And there's a fastball up taken for ball 1. Right here, the top of the lineup. Coach Hilton has the corners even at the bags. Maybe even Armillo over at first base is in front of the bag. I'm not thinking that this Dragon leadoff hitter is going to give up an out here. He's been aggressive all evening. And Ariel Figueroa Brito is a pretty good athlete out there. He's a shortstop. He turns to second base and fake throws back there, and Israel dives back in safe. Rather see the first baseman Armillo back at no doubles. And there's a swing and a ground ball down the third baseline, foul. Evens the count at 1-1. Any ball that gets by Charles Artemijo over there on the right side is definitely going to score Israel. Although Brooks has a good arm out in right field. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and it's a slider away. Good job by Mobley to field that, and it's 2-1 on the leadoff hitter, Arturo, the right fielder for the Dragons. Mobley, a good job sliding out. Figueroa Brito comes set. Here's the 2-1 delivery. It's a fastball, and it's driven deep to right field. This ball is going to be up against the fence. Israel is going to score. It's going to be a play at third base. And he's called safe. At third base, it's a head-first sliding triple, RBI triple for Arturo. He took a good Figueroa fastball and lined it out to right field over Brooks's head. 2 hops the fence, and the Dragons have taken the lead. Very close play at third base, but the third base umpire ruled him safe. Matador infield comes in. There's a swing at a slider down in the dirt. It gets away from Mobley, but not far enough away. It's 0-1 to shortstop Yadier. He wears number 4. Coach Hilton brings his infield in. They're going to want to cut off any run on a ground ball here. Let's see if Figueroa Brito uses that slider of his to get a ground ball. He's in the windup here, making himself susceptible to a squeeze play. Here's the wind and the delivery. Slider called, strike 2, a great slider. Yadier bends in, it's 0-2 on the Dragons shortstop. Here's the wind and the 0-2 delivery. Another slider, swing and a miss, and it's 2 outs, and that's Figueroa Brito's 10th strikeout on the evening. There's a runner at third base, 2 outs now. The big left-handed hitting Nando is at the plate, and he's been a strikeout victim his last 2 at-bats. There's a good slider down in right behind his back knee, called strike 1. That's a great location for Figueroa Brito against this big left-handed hitting first baseman. Here's the 0-1 delivery, a fastball, swing and a miss. And quickly, Nando is down 0-2. Figueroa Brito quickly back to the mound. He's in the windup. Bounces in a slider. Great job by Mobley to keep that ball out in front, and he asked for timeout. That is an extremely difficult pitch to block. I mean, these Dragon hitters, to them, it's appearing to be a fastball. So Mobley is looking at that, and a fastball is extremely difficult to block, but that slider, when it bounces and it kicks up, it got just slightly over his glove and hit Mobley in a very delicate spot. And he's going to require a little bit of time here to get over that last block. Right? The count is 1-2 on the big left-handed hitting first baseman. Brito back to the mound in the 1-2 delivery. Here's the wind and the delivery. Elevated fastball, checks his swing. They're asking for a appeal down to third base. Third base umpire says no. And the count is 2-2. It's 2s across the board, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes on the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Dragons. Figueroa Brito to the windup. Overthrows a fastball and he misses badly. It's full count to Nando. Arturo doing his best to get a running lead down here at third base, getting in the vision of Figueroa Brito. Here's the full count delivery. Fastball, swing and a miss, and Figueroa Brito has his 10th strikeout of the evening. will be going to the top of the 7th, and the Dragons will have a 1-run lead. For the Dragons in the bottom of the 6th, it was 1 run on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no Matador errors. And we'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we
Welcome back to the championship game of the Southwest Classic, and folks, boy, do we have a good one. Here in the top of the 7th, the Matadors trail the DaVinci Dragons by 1 run. And the pitcher, Alex, for the DaVinci Dragons, unofficially we have him at 19 pitches left. He will face big Colton Floyd as a leadoff hitter, and he bounces the first pitch fastball in for ball 1 to Colton Floyd. Colton Floyd in his last at-bat hit a laser in the left center field gap, splitting the left fielder and the center fielder for a sliding triple or stand-up triple to third base. He's up in the count against Alex, 1 ball. There's a hanging breaking ball, and he swings over the top, evens the count at 1-1. One and one on number 24, big Colton Floyd, the shortstop for the Matadors this evening. There's a changeup bounced away, and it's ball 2 to Floyd. Matadors looking to get 1 run on. They want to tie this ball game first. Definitely forcing DaVinci to go to the bottom of the 7th if they can get the lead. Obviously, Figueroa Brito is through a tough hitter in Nando, but still has quite a few to navigate in this Dragon lineup. Alex comes set. Here's the 2-1 delivery to Floyd. It's a breaking ball that bounces in, and now Floyd is starting to recognize that pitch really well. He takes that, and he's up in the count 3-1. Official pitch count for Alex is 105 pitches. So he's got 15 to go. Here's the 3-1 delivery, and it's a fastball. It is hit deep into left center field. It splits the outfield again. This time it'll be a stand-up double for Colton Floyd. He caught a hanging curveball from Alex and just lasered that thing out into left field. That young man is seeing the ball really big right now. It's probably like a beach ball. Good job by the left fielder, Israel, to cut that ball off and hold Colton Floyd to a stand-up double. And just like that, Coach Hilton has the tying run in scoring position with the red-hot Shane Casals up at the plate. Casals has been on base every time in his at-bats here in this championship game. There's a breaking ball that misses away. Ball 1. He's looking to have a productive at-bat. Ground ball to the right side or a base knock will work. There's a pick attempt at second base, and Floyd dives back in safely. Once again, towering over the shortstop from the Dragons, Yadier. It's quite a difference between the sizes of those two high school ball players. Nonetheless, both good ball players. There's a bounced in breaking ball, and it gets away from Armando. That's a wild pitch. There's no chance to block that pitch by Armando, and the tying run is now at third base, and it's a 2-0 count on the hot swinging Shane Casals. The Dragon pitcher, Alex, could be tiring a bit. 2-0. Middle infield for the Dragons is back, so they'll surrender. There's an elevated fastball called a strike. Good take by Casals. The count's 2 balls and a strike to him. Alex comes set. There's a fastball miss away. It's away. Colton's going to go to the plate. There's going to be a play at the plate. He slides in safely, and this ball game is tied. It is 7-7, and it is 3 balls and 1 strike to Casals, and there is no outs, and this ball game is tied here in the top of the 7th. Now the Matadors looking to take the lead with the red-hot pitching Adriel Figueroa Brito on the mound. Casals looking to get another runner on here. He is up in the count, 3-1. Alex is starting to miss bad with this breaking ball. Here's the 3-1 delivery. A swing and a miss over a changeup there. Casals may have gotten a little bit big on that swing, trying to hit one off the school building out past left field. It's a full count to the right-handed hitting left fielder for the Matadors. Alex comes set. Here's the full count pitch, and it's fouled off straight back. Appeared to be another hanging breaking ball at full count. And the pitcher, Alex, rapidly approaching his maximum pitches in this contest. Here's the full count delivery again, and it's down and away, and it's fouled off to the right side. Casals doing a great job of eating up the pitches. Officially, Alex has 7 pitches left in this contest. Although they are from El Paso, they must play by the NFHS and New Mexico rules of the maximum pitch count of 120 pitches in a contest for any pitcher. Casals will do full count again. Alex comes set. Here's the full count delivery. It's a breaking ball, misses away, and it is a base on balls. Casals momentarily there lost the count. And that's going to be it for Alex. Got to tip our hat to that young man. He competed his tail off through 100-plus pitches. And there will be a new pitcher, left-handed hurler, coming in for the Dragons. As soon as he gets a turn, I'll get a chance to get his number, and we'll let you know who the pitcher is. But meanwhile, while he's warming up, we'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com. Number 7 is it.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
We have a pitching change for the Dragons, but it's going to be a definite rule
Hurry. Where's he at?
rule evaluation here. The pitcher that the Dragons brought in. Now hitting at the plate is left-handed hitting Levi Brooks. There's a breaking ball, bounces in, and the Matadors are going to get the Shane Casals down to second base on a wild pitch. Now there's going to be a timeout. There's definitely going to be a question on the pitching rules here. A pitcher, once he throws 82 pitches, is required to have at least 3 days of rest. And this young man, Bejarano, threw 82 pitches yesterday in the contest. So therefore, by New Mexico rules, he is ineligible to pitch. Those rules are put in place to save the arms and prevent injuries of these young players and keep coaches across the country in check and making sure that they are protecting these young players, not throwing them until they're injured. This is going to require another pitching change. The Dragon coach is definitely upset, throwing his gloves down on the ground. Texas definitely they play by the NCAA rules, but they do have a 120 pitch count rule. There's a discussion out on the field. While this discussion is taking place, we'll take another break here on KSVPTV.com.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
All right, we're back here, and they seem to be sorting this out. They've checking the pitch counts on the pitchers for the DaVinci Dragons. Entering the game into left field now will be the DH Max. He comes in for Alex, number 34. The new pitcher will be number 77, Alonzo. He'll re-enter. And number 9, Israel, will be scratched from the ball game. He is no longer eligible to play in this ball game. Whether it's courtesy runner or position player, he is done for this game. So the Dragons are down to actually one substitute since the number 7, Bejarano, came in. He threw one pitch and he was a sub. He's not allowed to re-enter the ball game. So the Dragons are down to one substitute, number 3, Emiliano. Often this can be a challenge for these teams that come from Texas, seeing how they play by a different set of rules over there. But the pitch count rules for Texas do have a minimum. I do see the shortstop Yadier throwing hard across the diamond, warming up. The Matadors, meanwhile, will have the go-ahead run at second base in Shane Casals. The Matadors scored the tying run with a stand-up double by Colton Floyd. He advanced to third on a pass ball and advanced home on a wild pitch. Aiden Mobley's at the plate. Here's the first pitch from Isaac, a fastball misses up. Ball one. Ball two, because there was ball one delivered by Bejarano. So it is 2-0 on the Matador catcher. Here's the 2-0 delivery. It's a fastball in. It misses. It's ball three, 3-0. And the Matadors are close to having 2 runners on with nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. And the ball game tied at 7-7. Alonzo comes set, kicks. It's a fastball right over the plate for a called strike. It's 3-1 on Aiden Mobley. Mobley looking to get a ground ball to the right side. There's another good fastball down and in. That would have been a pitch to get the job done. It's now full count to Mobley here in the top of the 7th with the go-ahead run out at second base. That will move the big first baseman Nando back. There's a fastball miss up and in, and it's a base on balls to the catcher, Aiden Mobley. We'll see if Coach Hilton chooses to go to a courtesy runner for his catcher at first base. There's timeout called. No, he went on the wild pitch by the ineligible pitcher. 2 runners on. We got Charles Armijo up, and he takes a big swing on a fastball down, and it's 1 strike against Charles Armijo. Armijo trying to get 3 runs there in 1 swing. Alonzo comes set, right-handed hurler. Where's number 77? There's a fastball at the letters in, call ball. It's 1-1. That's a pitch that against right-handed hitters this evening has appeared to be a strike all day, but against left-handed hitters, I guess that's not the case. There's a drive to deep right field. Evan is circling underneath that. He makes the play, and it's poor base running by Casals. He has to dive back in. He was tagging all the way, and he did not continue to run to third base, and he's back at second base. And that is out number 1 for the Matadors on a deep drive by Charles Armijo. I'm sure Coach Hilton would have liked to see Casals go ahead and tag and make Evan, the right fielder, make that throw all the way. He was standing flat-footed when he caught that ball. No momentum through that catch. And here's a pinch hitter for the third baseman, number 11, Jaden Armijo. Now hitting for the Matadors is Jeremy Bustillos. Jeremy nursing a sore right hamstring. Hobbled into second base the first night. Fastball up at the letters away, and it's called strike 1. He hit a deep ball Thursday night into right center field and pulled up lame at second base, holding his right hamstring. Here's the 1-strike delivery. Fastball misses away, evens the count at 1-1. The Matadors still with 2 runners on. Runner at first and second. Ball game tied at 7. There's the pitch. It's a drive, and it's back through the middle. Coach Hilton is waving the runner around. Casals is going to the plate, and they have the runner hung up in between. Good job by the runner at second. And he dives back into second. I 100% agree with the big round by the trail runner there, allowing the go-ahead runner to score. Let's see. I believe they're going to have an obstruction called. The shortstop was blocking the base without the ball. And they're going to call him safe at second base. In high school baseball, a defender cannot block the base without the baseball, and Yadier, the shortstop, was blocking the ball there. So the Matadors will have an RBI single by Bustillos, Jeremy Bustillos. He hobbled down to first base. I'm betting that Coach Hilton is going to pinch run for him over there. He hit that ball out to center field and barely made it to first base. So it's 1 out, still 2 runners on. And the Matadors now have an 8-7 lead. So Aiden Mobley will return back to second base. There will be 1 out remaining. The Dragon umpire coming out and asking for an explanation. There will be a pinch runner at first base. It will be number 13, Joaquin Sotelo, last night's winning pitcher for the Matadors. He will pinch run for Jeremy Bustillos. Bustillos came in, delivered the base hit back up the middle. Line drive, diving effort by Yadier. He just came up short on gloving that ball back up the middle. Shane Casals turned from second base. The ball was cut off by the big first baseman. They got Mobley in a rundown in between, but officials scored defensive obstruction on Mobley's attempt to get back to second base. Here's the 0-0 pitch to number 3, Silas Armbidi, and he takes a fastball down and away for ball 1. And the Matadors have their second lead of the game, but their first lead since the first inning. There's a pickoff attempt back at second base, and Mobley dives in safe. Alonzo back to the rubber. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Armbidi. There's a breaking ball away, called strike 1. Ball a little reminiscent of a slider there, maybe a cut fastball. Alonzo comes set. Another pick attempt to second base, and he's safe. Dives back in safe. 1-1 count on the 9-hole hitter, Armbidi. There's a breaking ball at the top of the zone, called strike 2. Broke across the top. Alonzo comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another pick attempt to second base. And Mobley dives in safely. The Dragons are flirting with throwing this ball out into center fielder and putting two runners in scoring position. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball, fouled off straight back by Armbidi. Good pass by that pitch. It's 1-2, and we'll do it again. Good hack on that breaking ball by Armbidi, and it caught a bit of the catcher, Armando, and he's going to need a little bit of time to shake off that foul ball. Appears to have caught him on the inside part of his left thigh. Not that getting hit by any baseball feels good, but these catchers are hit numerous times by a baseball during a ball game. And he's done a great job blocking everything that comes his way that he can. We're going to do 1-2 again. Alonzo looks in, gets his sign from Armando. And Armando calls timeout. Wants to come out, maybe change his sequencing. He thinks that Mobley out at second base is relaying signals into Armbidi, which a headsy ball player with a high baseball IQ will do that to help his teammate out. Alonzo comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounces a fastball in. It's 2-2 to Armbidi. Shortstop Yadier playing like Arambidi does not have the bat speed to pull a ground ball to this left side. Big hole between him and Ivan here at third base. There's another fastball, misses badly away, and Mobley scrambles back to second base. Full count to Arambidi. And the Matadors are one pitch away from loading the bases here with one out. Alonso comes set, kicks, delivers a fastball. It's a bad miss, and those bases are loaded for the Matadors. And that's going to bring the Dragon pitching coach out, the head coach out, actually. He's going to come out, make a pitching change. I imagine it's going to be Yadier coming to pitch. The shortstop's going to be coming to pitch with the bases loaded and one out, and he'll be facing the top of this Matador lineup. During this pitching change, we will take a quick break here on KSVPTV.com.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
In a medical emergency, every second counts. Artesia General Hospital's emergency department is open 24/7, staffed with highly trained professionals ready to provide life-saving care when you need it most. Don't wait. When minutes matter, trust Artesia General Hospital. Quality emergency care close to home. Learn more at artesiageneral.com.
All right, we're back to baseball action here, folks. Pitching change for the Dragons. Now pitching is the previous shortstop, Yadier. He comes to the mound watching his warm-up pitches, extremely firm pitcher, just like Ariel Figueroa Brito for the Matadors. Defensively for the Dragons, number 28, Ivan, will move from third base to shortstop, and the left fielder, Max, will move in to play third base, and the pitcher, Alonso, will move back to left field. Anthony Condon up. Fastball bounced in. There's going to be a wild pitch, and Aiden Mobley will score the 9th run for the Matadors, and the Matadors now have a 2-run lead. Yadier complaining to the home plate umpire that the Matadors may be chirping at him as Mobley crossed home plate. Maybe there were some words exchanged there. Two runners on now in scoring position. There's a good fastball called strike one to even the count at 1-1 to the Matador center fielder, Mobley. And once again, the Dragons playing with their middle infield and their right side back. They will surrender a run on a ground ball up the middle. There's a fastball down and in. It misses for ball 2-1 on Anthony Condon, the Matador center fielder. Yadier comes set. There's a fastball right at the letters. Called strike two, evens the count at 2-2. Telling you, these two shortstops in this team, they're not big in stature, but they throw hard. There's a ground ball to third base. He checks the runner. He fires across. It's an errant throw, and it gets over Nando's head. And Anthony Condon will reach base on the E5, an errant throw. And on that errant throw, the Matadors will score their 10th run. Just like baseball, Max moved in from left field and the first ball hit finds him. Probably not loose. He's been out in the outfield and got to make a strong throw across the diamond to get out the speedy Condon. And he airmails it over the big first baseman for the Dragons. That'll bring up Levi Brooks, Matador right fielder. There's a fastball bounced in for ball one to Levi Brooks. Brooks hitting with 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. We got Condon at second base and Armbidi at third. Here's the wind from Yadier. There's a play at shortstop, and it's an error by Ivan. And Yadier is being, the defense behind him's letting him down a little bit. He's gotten 2 good ground balls. That ball was booted by Ivan, and he could not throw out the speedy right fielder, Levi Brooks. And the Matadors score their 11th run. They now have a 4-run lead, and that'll bring up Adriel Figueroa Brito. He's been hitting the ball hard, but nothing to show for it. He's been skying a few balls deep to the outfield, and the Dragons are playing deep. Levi Brooks with a good lead over at first base. First and third for the Matadors. We'll see what Coach Hilton has in mind here. I doubt there's much going to be happening with this hitter at the plate. He has pretty good command of the strike zone. Here's Yadier's first pitch. He bounces in, and it's a great block by the home plate umpire to keep the ball right there. The ball got over the left shoulder of Armando, and it hit the home plate umpire right in his chest protector, and it knocked it down right there. No advance by Levi Brooks because the ball was knocked down there. And the count is 1-0 on Figueroa Brito. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Another ball that bounces in. And Brooks advances on the ball in the dirt. Tough play by Armando back there, and Brooks will advance to second base on the wild pitch. I guess it's a stolen base. 2-0 to Figueroa Brito, and it's another one bounced in, and it's 3-0 to the 3-hole hitter, pitcher Adriel Figueroa Brito. The Matadors looking to blow this game right open here in the top of the 7th. The catcher, Armando, really taking a beating this inning. One off the forearm now, one off the thigh, one off the shoulder. Definitely going to need some ice on the drive back to El Paso, Texas. 3-0. Wouldn't be surprised if Hilton Green lights him, but Yadier's not been close to the strike zone. There's a fastball, misses down in the way, and it's a 4-pitch base on balls to Adriel Figueroa Brito. And with that, the Matadors will send their 10th hitter to the plate, Colton Floyd, who had a leadoff double to start this inning. Yadier still 1 pitch away. Floyd could hit this ball hard enough on the ground. They could turn 2 up the middle, even though they're not in double play depth. There's a fastball down and in. It's a bad miss, and good break by Condon from third base, and he'll score on the wild pitch. And it is now 12-7. That will bring the Dragon head coach out, and we should have a pitching change here. Any visit after the second visit to a pitcher is going to require a change. He has the ball from Yadier, and we're going to see who he hands it to. Could be drawing straws out there. Who's going to get the short straw and come to the mound and try to get the Dragons out of this sticky situation here. Lots of traffic on the base. And the big right-handed hitting Colton Floyd at the plate. So it will be number 28, Ivan, who was at shortstop, coming to the plate to take his warm-up pitches. Well, while he's warming up, we'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
All right, baseball fans, we're back here, and the Matadors have taken a 5-run lead here in the top of the 7th inning in the championship game between the DaVinci Dragons and the Sandia Matadors. Now pitching for the Sandia Matadors is Ivan, number 28. He's replacing Yadair, who came in and did not record an out. For the Dragons, he was the victim of some poor defense, an error at third and an error at short. Here's the first pitch to big Colton Floyd. It's a breaking ball in. He takes it for ball 2. What a situation to come in for Ivan's going to face the big right-handed hitter. 2 runners in scoring position. Ivan comes set, delivers a breaking ball that misses. No, it's not a miss. It's a breaking ball down at the knees, called strike 1. It's 2 balls and a strike on the big right-handed hitting shortstop for the Matadors. He is pretty locked in this evening. I don't know if there's a pitch he's not going to see. There's a breaking ball behind him. It gets away from Armando. Great break by Levi Brooks. And the Matadors will score their 13th run and go up by 6 runs here. It's 3-1 on Colton Floyd. We're ruling that a pass ball. Figueroa Brito is at second base. There's a big-time drive to center field, or to left field, excuse me. Isaac is circling underneath it. He makes the grab. Figueroa Brito tags at third base, and he will score the 14th run for the Matadors. It'll be an RBI sacrifice fly for big Colton Floyd. 2 down. Good job by number 28, Ivan, to come in and record it now. The bases are clear now. Once again hitting is the red-hot Shane Casals. Here's the first pitch from Ivan to Casals. It's a fastball, misses up. Ball 1. Body language for the Dragons is dragging a little bit, but they will still have 3 outs to make their run at the Matadors. Here's the wind and the 1-0 delivery to Casals. He swings, grounds it to third base. By the third baseman, it's going to be a single out into left field. Left fielder boots it, and Casals never stopped. He's going to be credited with a single and will take second on the E7 out in left field. Isaac just booted that ball. Not Isaac. Alonzo booted that ball. And Casals took an aggressive turn at second base and just kept going. That'll bring to the plate catcher Aiden Mobley. He's already been on base in this inning and scored. Here's Alex's first pitch to him. Fastball bounces in, ball 1. It's 1 ball to him. Casals could probably walk to third base. Neither the shortstop or the second baseman are holding him on. There's a fastball miss. It's 2-0. Yadier deep at short. Jesus deep at second. Nobody holding on. Casals at second base. Ivan comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Brooks. And it's a strike down at his knees. Called strike one. It's 2-1 on the backstop, Aiden Mobley. Ivan comes set. Here's his 2-1 delivery. Floats a breaking ball up there. It's laced out into left field. Coach Hilton is giving Casals the wave around to third. There's going to be a throw to the plate. It is safe. Mobley will take second base on the E6. So Mobley will be credited with an RBI single. And the shortstop, Yadier, threw the ball over the catcher's head and allowed Mobley to get into scoring position. And this game is starting to get out of hand for the Dragons. It's now 15-7. We had a 6-7 ball game coming into the seventh, and the Matadors have blown the door wide open. There's a first pitch, swing and a foul ball down the right field line by Charles Armijo. Armijo flied out to right field his previous at-bat in this inning. Ivan comes set, floats another breaking ball up there, called strike two on the back door. It's 1-2, or 0-2, excuse me, on the left-handed hitting first baseman, Charles Armijo. Ivan comes set, hands at his belt, kicks. There's another breaking ball, bounces in. Good take by Armijo. He really wanted to take a pass at that, and it's 1-2 on him. The Matadors have really taken the air out of this ball game right now. Here's the 1-2 delivery, another breaking ball that bounces in. It's now 2-2. Ivan set. Here's the 2-2 delivery to Armijo. Kicks. Fastball, and it's fouled off the left side. And we'll do 2-2 again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at scoring position at second base. Here's the 2-2 delivery to Armijo. It's a fastball. Deep out to right field. Arturo gets underneath it. He makes the catch, and that's out number 3 for the Matadors. For the Matadors in the top of the 7th inning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 runs on too many hits to count, 2 Dragon errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
All right, fans, welcome back to the championship game here at Roswell between the Albuquerque Sandia Matadors and the El Paso DaVinci Dragons. The Matadors check that, it was 9 runs in the 6th, or in the top of the 7th. They are up 15-7. Figueroa Brito is back to the mound. Number 11 Jaden Jaramillo will re-enter. Number 13, number 9, Jeremy Bustillos pinch hit for him. Joaquin Sotelo pinch ran for Bustillos, and now Jaden Jaramillo will re-enter the ball game. Leading off for the Dragons is number 15, Armando. Here's the windup from Figueroa Brito. It's a fastball up and a swing and a miss, and Armando is down on the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-2. And it's a slider that it hits Armando in the arm, in his left arm. That's the second time he's been hit by Figueroa Brito. So the Dragons have the leadoff hitter here, and they're down 8 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Armando is going to leave Roswell with a number of bruises this year. Figueroa Brito comes set. He's now facing Haciel, the center fielder. There's an elevated fastball, and he's able to check his swing. It's ball 1. I saw Figueroa Brito running in from the bullpen, so he threw. There's another elevated fastball, swing and a miss, 1-1. We were wondering in that 25-minute inning if Brito would have went down to the bullpen, and he came in from the back gate. Apparently maybe thrown off to the side. There's a good ground ball, and it's an error by Colton Floyd. He wanted to turn 2 before he had the ball, and now the DaVinci Dragons have 2 runners on with nobody out. They need Floyd just to field that ball. He goes over and picks the bat hop up off the dirt. That'll bring to the plate number 18, Max. Max is now playing third base. Here's the 0-0 delivery to Max, and it's a ground ball to second base. Arambidi goes to Floyd for out number 1, and Max will reach first base on the fielder's choice, and with 1 down, the Dragons have runners at the corner. So Haciel is out number 1 on the 4-6 putout. Good job by Arambidi there just to get an out with a comfortable 8-run lead. That will bring to the plate the new pitcher, number 28, Ivan. He's hitting with runners at the corner. Here's Figueroa Brito's delivery. It's a fastball up. He misses for ball 1. Lots of chatter coming from the DaVinci dugout. There's a fastball down and away. Ball 2. Right. Figueroa Brito comes set. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Ivan. It's a fastball right down the middle, called strike 1. Adriel just needs to live right there. He's got an 8-run lead. Not worry about these hitters. There's a fastball miss badly up and in. It's 3-1. And he's 1 pitch away from loading the bases with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th and an 8-run lead. For the Dragons, they have number 15, Armando, at third base with 1 down. And Max, number 18, the runner over at first base. Here's the 3-1 delivery, another elevated fastball. It's a miss. It gets away from Mobley, but not far enough for Armando to advance. And it's a base on balls to Max. And the Dragons have the bases loaded with 1 down. And Alonzo, number 77, coming to the plate. Arambidi is hit by a pitch, and that's going to be an RBI hit by a pitch. There's some conversation thinking that Figueroa Brito might have hit him on purpose. That's not the case. They're up 8 runs. The last thing he wants to do is be giving up free bases. But just like that, it is now 15-8. And we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com while the Matadors are making this pitching change.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
And we're back. Pitching change for the Matadors. Now pitching for the Matadors is number 10, Levi Brooks. Adriel Figueroa Brito will go back to shortstop. Colton Floyd will go into the dugout, get his first baseman's mitt, and go back to first base. First baseman Charles Armijo will go out to right field, and that sets the defense. Floyd will come in. He will inherit a full bases-loaded situation with one out, and he will be facing number 1, Jesus. Like I mentioned before, the Dragons are down to one legal substitute, number 3, Emiliano. Levi Brooks coming in, looking to get 2 outs with a 7-run lead. He has inherited 3 base runners. All will be charged to Adriel Figueroa Brito. Brooks in the windup. First pitch fastball called strike 1 on the outside corner to Jesus. Here's the kick. Breaking ball backdoor called strike 2. It is no balls, 2 strikes to the 9-hole hitter Jesus, the second baseman for the Dragons. Brooks, a left-handed thrower. High fastball. It's back up the middle. Brito will step on the bag, make the throw to first base, and that's out number 2. Max will score on the plate. Ivan advances to third base, and Jesus will be awarded first base on the fielder's choice, but 2 outs. The Dragons cut the lead down to 6 runs. And at the plate, the top of the lineup, Arturo, the right fielder. There's a good fastball in, called strike 1. Boy, Brooks is a fine-looking left-handed pitcher. Good velocity. He's already shown his outstanding breaking ball. Slide move, fastball up and away, evens the count at 1-1. That was called ball. I wouldn't be surprised if Brooks just goes to the windup here. He's paying an awful lot of attention to the runner at first base, and he's got a 6-run lead. There's another fastball miss, down and low. 2-1 to Arturo. His last at-bat hit a 2-hopper over the right fielder's head in right field. There's a good hack on a fastball down and in. Evens the count at 2-2. And the Matadors are 1 pitch, 1 out away from the championship here at the Southwest Classic. Brooks long look into Mowgli. Floyd holding the runner on. There's a swing and a 1-hopper back to Brooks. Fires a strike over to Floyd, and that will be the ball game. And the Sandia Matadors are your 2025 Southwest champions with a 15-9 victory over the DaVinci Dragons. We would like to take this time to wish the El Paso DaVinci Dragons a safe journey back home, as well as Mark Hilton and his Sandia Matadors. We appreciate the effort they gave in this championship ball game, and we wish them well on their seasons coming up, as well as their trip back home. This is Coach Villarreal signing off for KSVPTV.com. We'll see you at the next Rocket broadcast. Have a good night.